So, the individual grows up in a cultural context, which today is rather complicated. There are many subcultures that the individual is exposed to and influenced by. So, this is actually how individual shadows are laid down, how this ego complex splits into the part of ourselves that is acceptable and the part of ourselves that is not acceptable is spun off and disowned. This is the creation of an individual shadow. For example, if I grow up in a religious culture where it is forbidden that we lie, and all of a sudden I'm caught in a lie, then that lie elicits an emotional response that of disgust. How could you lie? And that disgust is contagious. The emotion of disgust, like many negative emotions, is contagious. It's transmitted directly to me, and I feel the disgust. And because I don't want to be disgusting, I want to be not disgusting. I want to be a good boy. So I identify with the part of myself that doesn't lie, and I repress the part of myself that might have a tendency to lie because it's disgusting. And this is the beginning of a whole shadow split off subpersonality. This happens at an emotional level first, and that's why it's so important to really begin to understand and develop a level of awareness, of conscious awareness, that is greatly enhanced by insight, which can be cultivated by meditation, which enables us to become conscious of our emotional states where we normally are not. So, this splitting off of it begins with the transmission of the emotion of disgust, which spreads like a virus from one person to another, and then enables us to split off a subpersonality that is now considered to be disgusting. So this is where the collective set of values, which interface with the individual development of personality, this split off subpersonality, which at the root of it lies an emotion of disgust, or it can be any negative emotion. It can be the emotion of anger, the emotion of sadness, any emotion that is not acceptable in the cultural context in which we live, which then is suppressed and the whole subpersonality is suppressed. For example, anger. If it's not all right to get angry in a family dynamic group that is usually directly related to a belief system or a cultural belief system, then that not only the anger, the emotion of anger is suppressed, but the whole subpersonality that gets angry is disowned. So this is the mechanics of shadow and the relationship of the individual development of shadow within the cultural context of a set of beliefs and values.